Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, my annoyance factor is probably about 17. Luckily, I'm so glad I checked now. My camera is a bit dicky. Luckily I bought a spare. I just thought at the last minute I lobbed it in. I've broken this recording unit. I have one, obviously. This is row lane, by the way, row lane. And yeah, I broke it. So luckily, fortunately for me, a friend of mine lent me his. I don't know why, after he sees how much I abuse stuff, but but anyway, he did. And yeah, so I was using my camera and his recording unit, but my camera's now on its way out. I mean, I've got footage, so basically my annoyance is that yeah, all I've basically wasted this morning, possibly, because I just looked back through some footage and it's a bit cloudy, a bit overexposed. Yeah, so anyway, road lane, let's not dwell on that. It just means I've got to come back and do more riding, never mind. Yeah. So this is Row Lane, as was signposted on Google Maps. I think the official Surrey council list, which I'm not trusting at all anymore after it's tried to take me down byways, bridleways. But yeah, I think they're gone. Well, I don't know where I'm going. I think they're... oh god. Yeah, I think the official council list had this marked as Ponds Lane, but Ponds Lane actually starts just down here, hopefully, if I'm not lost. This is still byway. That's bridleway. Yeah, so hang on, do I stop the camera now? No, not yet. This is still Row Lane, even though we've turned some corners. Well, is it? According to the council it is, should I say, sorry. But I'm going from the council's official list, so you can blame them if it's not. But yeah, the official list, I mean, I've been driving around and it tried to take me down two bridleways this morning. And they're blatantly bridleways, you know, they've got big gates across them, or they say specifically, no motor vehicles. Whee! Yeah, this lane so far, Row Lane, you could do in any vehicle pretty much. There's nothing that would scare. And then just as I say that, it says unsuitable for motor vehicles, which would usually insinuate, stand by. Oh. Yeah, I do need to get in the habit of standing up more. I seem to get lazy. There we go. And just as I say that, I sit down, look. Now, I'm freakishly tall. I'm 6'5", and I've got risers on these handlebars, but still, it seems too small for me. I'm told I can put risers on top of the risers, which might have to be done at some point. Well, I don't know if I'm just sitting here making up excuses and I'm just I'm just rubbish, but which is probably the case too. But if you stand up, you've got further to fall. That's the way I look at it. When you're 6'4", you've got. When you're 6'5", you've got a long way to fall anyway, without being stood on a pair of pegs, you know. Yeah, so just as I was saying, you could do this in any car. As you can see, now you can't. Quite tricky there in places. Deep ruts. See, the minute you get the tree, look, see, this is what does it. The minute you get the tree line, everything holds its water because the sun can't dry it out.